All right. How we doing, everybody? We're here. We're almost here. Winfield has arrived. Or I don't know. Guess that character, right? I think that's Aviwena, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Japan. So while we're waiting, I was thinking about looking at some background stuff. I did want to kind of take a moment to talk about something real quick. So yeah, I'll just have this like muted. This was a time, man, like understanding all of these things, and then I'm over here just like smacking, just destroying whatever I was eating. Let's see. This is gonna be a lot though, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a lot for a lot of people. Hey, what's up, Teeny? Double life, I know. Ye good old days. I don't know if there's like a way to, well, there probably is if I go to like the original VOD and not zoom in on the screen, but it is what it is. We're here right now. Hopefully the audio is doing good. You guys can let me know. I'm doing good. Just getting ready for this live stream. One thing I will say is the website is actually pretty cool. Like, one thing that this company does really well is their UI. And they hit all the markers, which is nice. You got Snowshine. I like Snowshine, she's fun. Hey, Tenebrai, good morning. Good morning, how you doing? So, you know, we got the squad. I'm partial. Is it live stream for the game to be out soon? Yes, the game comes out on next Thursday. So this is the final live stream before the game drops. Let's see. Ooh. Wait, is it just going on forever? So it really doesn't matter where you start, huh? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, it comes out on Thursday, so just be ready for that. Subscribe, nice. Oh, did you get like a gifted or something to the bro? You were gifted a sub? Hey, what's up, RC? Welcome. So yeah, we got Yvonne. She was fun. I enjoyed playing as her. Gilberta is a character that I did not get a chance to play as. Well, I tried her out. She was like the last character. I tried her out, but there's some stuff that I don't think I was able to fully understand with her. Okay, nice then. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Let's see. Fair's Frida. Welcome. Can't believe Kuro fooled the internet for 2 months. What do you mean by that, RC? But I say it's pretty cool. Let me check, make sure. Okay, 5 minutes. Got it. What are you doing? We're waiting for the Arknights Endfield stream. It's 5 minutes. So just checking out some of the characters and discussing. I played in the beta myself. Oh shoot, you just reminded me. I need to change the logo. Boom. Arknights Endfield. I only played the first beta for like 2 days. The first beta? Oh wow, they've had 3, I believe. So a lot has changed from what I understand. I only played the 3rd beta, but yeah, a lot has changed. So if you go to my channel and like you'll see the horizontal stream. I'm streaming in horizontal on YouTube right now, both YouTube and Twitch. So right now you're in vertical, but if you go to my channel, you'll be able to find horizontal. It'll either be in live. When the cooldown, you'll play it. I'm gonna be playing, if you're talking about like with Weather and Waves and everything, I'll be playing them both. It was early last year. Yeah. Fooled, first or second beta, I forgot, got you. Fleet Snow Fluff. Fooled the internet for 2 months. I know about Fleet Snow Puff, but what is the full part you're referring to? Hey, what's up, Kennevar? Kennevere, you made it. But yeah. Yeah. She was teased since November. Yes, 100%. She was. She was actually. So I was planning to make a video about this. I knew that, by the way, but you know, a lot of people didn't. Let me show you something. This is something that I ended up learning in the process. Where is it? Yeah, this right here, the Fleet Snow Puff trailer. If you slow it down, right here. To the golden hit. She's right here. She's literally right here. She was here, and then she was also here in during, well, you know, in my lore video that I talked about it. You don't like how they copy paste Arknight characters? You talking about in Endfield? You might be on your own on that one, BitX. You said we're alone? What do you mean we're alone? Yeah, but I think you're on your own on that one, because most people actually want characters from Arknights to come to this game. They're like, oh, when is so-and-so gonna come? When is so-and-so gonna... They're already a gotcha war in the YouTube live stream, LOL. Gosh. I turned off the live chat. I'll open it for like a hot second just to see. I saw a bunch of flags and stuff and I was just like, nah, I'm good. Dead on Arrival, just play... Wait. Just play Genshin? Dead on Arrival, just play Genshin is crazy. That is crazy. They're trying so hard. They're trying so hard to push agendas. They do it every single game. Bunch of trolls, yeah. Rua versus Genshin as always. It's so sad, man. Like, I'm in the Weather and Wave space, but I promise you, like, it's not easy. It's not easy being in the Weather and Wave space. Everybody just thinks you're a drama farmer or something. Hey, what's up, Wildus? But yeah, I mean, I presume they listen. All these designs are new to me, BitX, so I don't mind personally. If there's a cool design, then cool. That's my biggest thing. Yeah, it's an XP, yeah. Yeah, it's like they're so bored. Like, why do you want, like, it's so weird. Oh, now, okay, BitX, there we go. There's pot, meat, kettle. 8 seconds. Winfield is almost here. Yeah, Giannis, it has to be a child. But, oh, okay, trailer, lock in, lock in. Lock in. Wait. The male character looked a little different. Oh, shoot, those were their eyes. All right, Iridium. Perlica, best girl. Oh, gosh. Lupa is crazy. That's crazy. Hey, let's go, Pog! I love that dude, man. He's so cool. Gameplay wise, I gotta meet him. Oh, okay, Wolfguard, we get it. Yeah! I love her. She's dope. I cannot wait till she's playable. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Pog's story probably is going to be sick. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, shoot. Oh! Pog is like the swaggiest person in this entire game, bro. Like, dude has too much, like, just aura, charisma, all of it. He's so cool. Happy New Year. Dark Tide is here. Oh, shoot. Augusta scene. Stop it. The gameplay is fun in this game. I enjoyed it. All right, what's that statue in the background? Star set, we are Empire.
Hi, 大家晚上好。
Hi.
晚上好。
You see this like super simplistic background, and then like a year in, they're gonna be like in a mansion. It's gonna be insane.
也非常感谢刚才有 Starset 带来的全新曲目，为今晚揭开序幕。那今天这个节目啊，对我们来说意义也非常特别， 在正式公测到来之前，我们想借由这个机会和各位管理员一起看一看周末地究竟是一款怎样的游戏，你会在这里经历什么？那我们在全面测试之后呢，又做了哪些调整，以及之后它会走向哪里？希望各位管理员在踏上塔维尔之前，先对这场旅程有一个清晰的认识。那也正因为如此啊，今天的现场我们邀请到了 Ra， 还有我们的特别嘉宾 ZC 来一起和大家聊一聊。那先请二位和大家打个招呼吧。
Hello， 各位晚上好，我是 Ra， 很高兴呢，又终于能在这个时间点上和各位管理员一起并肩前行。
大家好，我是 ZC， 非常感谢两位能够邀请我参加今天的节目啊，也很期待接下来能看到的分享。
Crossover，
欢迎二位，也欢迎屏幕前的各位管理员，欢迎来到塔维尔这个美丽、辽阔却始终与危机并存的世界。
Where beauty and danger coexist.
在
Talos
100余
2。
年的开拓之后，文明环带重新建立起了秩序，但只要把视线移出高墙，你就会发现更多的土地依然是荒野和未知。
塔维尔被灾难一次次改写，但人类从来没有把命运交出去。他们在危机里继续前行，用战斗守住当下，用建设和生产把文明一点点往前推。周末地的故事就发生在这样的世界里。
当故事真正开始时，你会在一个完全陌生的地方醒来，记忆几乎一片空白。
我记得是和中末地工业的监督佩里卡的对话中啊，才得知这里是帝江号，是中末地工业的基地啊，也是管理员之后的指挥中枢。
对的，但帝江号呢，也不只是基地，对于很多干员来说，这里也是他们生活、工作的地方，是你和他们共同的家。而中末地工业本身呢，它也是一个长期站在开拓最前沿的组织。协议原石传送技术、集成工业系统、原始的可控分布技术，以及这个塔维尔的轨道飞行器帝江号，这些源自中末地的技术成果，已经成为了塔维尔未来的一部分。
现在呢，随着新威胁的再次逼近啊，中末地工业也将再次踏上开拓之旅。
It's post-war，
就是中末地工业的管理员。
It's post-war. It's not necessarily
在
post-apocalyptic.
长达10年的沉睡之后，你
At least as far as I understand.
你会从佩利卡那里一点点重新了解到你的身份和职责。你掌握着原始的权限，也承受着他留下的痕迹。
They're on a brand new planet, but I'll be making a video to explain a lot too.
拉回来，也因此一次次付出代价，所以才会沉睡修复自己，等待下一个必须醒来的时刻。
是的。
Yeah, as they just said, Inman saved the world from being on the brink of collapse,
制造协议
and they had to go to sleep as a
把它
result.
部署到文明环带的关键区域，去对抗
Doesn't look so
侵
fine.
蚀、重启系统，让那些被切
Massive
断的
loop of
未来
vibes.
重新
Oh,
连上
true.。
更关键的是，包括将你唤醒在内，
They
整套计划
I
都
think
来
they
自一份
mentioned they would talk about the
名为
gacha
委
today.
托的方案，而这份委托的委托人正是你自己。至于协议核心具体意味着什么，它也会和后面要讲的集成工业系统紧密关联。我们会之后去专门展开介绍。
计划刚刚启动啊，第一站4号谷地就出了一个问题，不仅通信故障正在扩散，枢纽区基地也迟迟没有回应，同时呢还检测到了极强的天使能量信号。
看来是没有时间留给管理员好好准备了，必须立刻去现场稳住局面才行。
而当你们抵达4号谷地时，最先正面遭遇的是一种看起来不像生命的敌对存在，他们是由不明装置锚点催化形成的天使。
虽然说天使是被制造出来的无机物，但他们的行动似乎方式明确，目标清晰，而且极具威胁性。
是的，是的，但很快你就会发现，4号谷地的麻烦远不止天使，在基地的边缘还有另外一股势力正在游走试探，正在蠢蠢欲动。
他们就是猎地者。猎地者并不是一个统一阵营，他们是由年谷、狼群、沙盗3个氏族组成的武装团体。猎地
Nice,
者
they're
中
breaking
有
it
人
down.
把掠夺当成活下去的方式，也有人把混乱当作重塑秩序的机会。
而
The
在4号谷
penguin,
地
yeah.
你会很早记住一个名字
Nephrid.
他并不是那种单靠蛮力的对手，更像是把暴力组织起来的人。他让原本混乱的年谷氏族像一支军队一样行动，在失序中
Hey,
制造
Sylvan,
方
how you
向。
doing?
随着事态推进，你会意识到，猎地者的这次行动并不是偶然，
也就是说，在4号谷地已经不是清个怪啊、救个援这么简单了，是有人在借着这个混乱来下一步更大的棋。
对的，没错。所以在4号谷地，你要做的事其实非常清楚，一边战斗，一边把基地重新运转起来啊，清理侵蚀，恢复供电，建立据点，而集成工业系统也会在这里真正的进入实战，让4号
that's a
谷地
new
重新的
a new ability.
但几乎同一时间，文明缓在的多数地区也开始出现了异常反应。
看来4号谷地发生的一切并不是孤立事件。
最先捕捉到这些变化的是红山科学院，啊，随着你的深入调查，你将继续踏上前往红山的旅程，进入武
Thank you.
林地区，在那里
Lilith?
你会
Do
第
you
一
mean
次近距
Neferith?
离接触到红山的科技
She
文化
wasn't playable
以
last
及
I
他们
checked.
应对侵蚀与灾害的独特方式。
公测版本里，大家能够体验到红山的前两
Hey, I can't wait to play as
对这
her.
片区域有个直观了解。但是这只是旅程的前几站，而深层的冲突、更远远选择以及更广阔
Yeah,
的
her
挑
right
战
there.
仍在前方等待着你，管理员。
Pingman is so funny. Yes, you saw a giant panda. His name is Dupan because he carries a giant pan on his back. Dupan.
Seen that already? Doesn't matter. You'll remember me by this sword and flame.
Oh shoot.
There's no escape! Let that twilight burn!
Uh-oh.
Hi,
Hey.
Edmund. We meet again. Just call me Yvonne. It's been a very long time since I last went out. Pleasure doing business together. Feel the chill. Let us dance. Hi.
This is interesting. I wonder if, I don't know. I wonder if they're going to do this in the future. Like, because they have the 3 banner system, will they announce characters in sets of 3, I wonder?
Letter destined for a special place. I wonder where that might
Or is this
be.
just a launch thing?
Surprise!
They never had good English VA? What is that, voice acting?
It's just a letter.
Oh. But I say there is good voice acting in this game.
看到这里，我在想啊，那他塔贝尔想继续往前走，好像确实不太可能，只靠管理员
Those voices
一个
are
人啊
okay,
那
but
接下来是不是也请2位老师给大家
there's
聊
also
一
some,
聊
like, really
我们
good
一
ones.
起作战的这些干员呢？
是的，无论是正面迎敌，还是推进无人区的建设，这趟旅程呢都需要可靠的同伴。
而中末地工业最宝贵
Brant's
的
VA is
也
male
正是这
Endman?
些一直与你同行、一起作战的干员。
Yeah,
比如刚才
female
画面里
Rover's
出
voice
现的莱
actor
万汀
is
吉尔维
Perlica.
卡还有伊冯。
那接下来我们就配合一些
Yeah, they
实战
speak their
画面
language
带
of
管理
origin,
员认识
correct.
一下这几位得力干员。
So there's like one person who speaks, I think Scandinavian. There's another person who speaks Brazilian. It's pretty cool. Protocol.
First up is Levitain. She prefers doing things her way, makes
Okay,
decisive calls,
English.
and strikes without mercy.
English.
Despite her fragmented memories, Levitain joined Enfield Industries as an operator directly led by the Endmen and fights at the very front. She's a striker that focuses on dealing group damage.
Oh, yeah,
Her
they
combat
all
tempo is
love,
very
like, a certain
straightforward.
food.
Keep attacking, creating heat inflictions, and igniting the battlefield. Levitain's basic attack has up to 5 sequences. Each hit deals heat damage. Successful finisher on an enemy deals massive heat damage and recovers skill points for faster skill casting.
让技能循环更加顺畅。
Her battle skill Smoldering Fire summons a magma fragment to attack the enemy. At maximum stacks of Melting Flame, Levitain's battle skill deals a huge slash and applies combustion on enemies, further spiking the damage output. Making an enemy combusted or corroded triggers her combo skill, Seethe.
Beautiful.
This skill causes fire to erupt from the feet of all applicable enemies, dealing tons of AoE damage to enemies. It's great for clearing up groups of enemies. Casting the ultimate Twilight lets Levitain summon the Sviga Livy, making her attacks much stronger. While the ultimate is active, Levitain can keep performing basic attacks to dominate the enemy. Once combat begins, cast Antal on Akakuri's battle skills to apply heat infliction on this large group of enemies. Right after that, let's control Levitane to attack the enemy and
This is
absorb
moving
their heat
pretty fast,
inflictions to
but
build up her melting flame
it'll
stack.
make sense in time. I also
then
plan to
cast
do like some
Wolfguard's
tips type
ultimate
videos to
apply
help as
combustion,
well.
Then trigger Levitane's combo skill to deal plenty of damage. Next, quickly reposition Levitane and cast her battle skill at max melting flame stacks to deal tons of
Good
damage.
luck.
Finally, cast her ultimate to greatly strengthen
else
her
likes
basic
ice cream?
attacks, clear out the enemies, then follow up with an enhanced battle skill for a perfect victory.
Wait, didn't I? Hold up. Ice cream. I think I remember the person, but I don't remember the person. Who else likes ice cream? Oh, you're talking about original Arknights. Okay. What, Surtur?
接下来是
Next
Surtur
up is
likes ice cream?
Gilberta. As a messenger, Gilberta delivers mail and intel across various bases and outposts. She often travels along the
Yeah,
fringes
Brenna
of
does,
the
yeah.
civilization band in the frontier.
而言啊，
To Gilberta, delivery is more than a mission. It's a way to rebuild connections, and she's proud of her duties.
在战斗
In
上，
combat, Gilberta is a supporter with both arts and physical abilities. Enemies affected by arts reactions can be easily crowd controlled by Gilberta. Her skills also apply crowd control effects to enemies in a large area. Gilberta performs ranged attacks that deal nature damage to enemies. Performing a finisher on the enemy recovers Gilberta's skill points to ready her skill casting.
Okay.
After casting her battle skill, Arcane Staff, Gravity Mode, Gilberta enters a channeling state. The skill will keep pulling in enemies and deal
I think
damage
she
to
can
them.
move
The
in
end
that
of
mode.
channeling also sets off an explosion that applies nature infliction and can be used to synergize with other skills. Applying any arts reaction on the enemy triggers Gilberta's combo skill, Arcane Staff Matrix Displacement. With a quick
Lift.
casting move, Gilberta generates a gravity pull that traps enemies and lifts them. This can disrupt a group of enemies. Her ultimate, Arcane Staff Gravity Field, creates an anomalous gravity field at the targeted area. Enemies in the area become slowed and take more arts damage. This is an area skill with crowd control and damage buffs.
We got Enfield
When
Venti.
battle begins, have Gilberta perform basic attacks. Just before her final strike, cast Perlica's battle skill to apply electric infliction. Then cast Gilberta's battle skill to pull in nearby enemies. The enemies are now corroded.
Oh, yeah, this is
Cast her
actually
combo
probably gonna
skill
be my
immediately
team.
to lift all enemies within the area.
This
of
is actually
effect.
my team.
Finally, cast her ultimate to create the anomalous
I'm gonna end up
gravity
playing this
field.
team.
Affected enemies will move much slower and take a lot more arts
Yes.
damage.
This right here is
Unleash
like
more
one of the
attacks
best free-to-play
on them
teams in the
achieve
game,
an
by the way,
easy
everybody.
win.
Best free-to-play
Last
team in the
operator
game.
is Yvonne. This engineer is a
Now,
bag of
yeah,
surprises and
like
wild
obviously
theories.
Gilberta is a
She's
6-star,
currently in charge of
You don't
researching
need her, though.
ether and blight-related machines.
but yeah.
People are often astonished at her quirky and outright fantastic ideas. Yvonne looks like a laid-back rebel, but nobody would ever doubt her decisions and creativity in her fields of expertise. Yvonne's combat style is
Sustainer, what?
straightforward too. She is a striker skilled at solidifying enemies. Her battle and combo skills can quickly apply solidification to give her ultimate energy.
Hey,
Once she
Sumarani.
casts her ultimate, she becomes the ultimate single-target damage dealer. Yvonne's basic attacks
I
deal
feel you.
cryo damage to enemies. Her finisher attacks also restore skill points. Her battle skill, Berber Bomb Beta, throws a freezing bomb. When hitting the enemy, the bomb consumes cryo and nature inflictions from the
Yeah,
enemy.
she's a
Forcibly
single target
applies
damage dealer.
solidification, dealing extra
She
damage
has like
based
some
on the number of
small
stacks
abilities
consumed.
that can
Having a
like
controlled operator performing a final strike on
bring
a
people
solidified
in,
enemy triggers
some
Yvonne's combo skill, Flash
crowd
Freezer
control.
Epsilon 37. The bot Frosty Bitey will deal
Plus she
continuous
does
cryo
freeze
damage next
in
to
her
enemies
team,
while
so-
pulling them in. When its time is up, the bot self-detonates
Yeah,
and
it pulls
applies
them in.
solidification. Yvonne's ultimate cryoblasting pistolier deploys the support bot Tinkerbella. She also becomes the controlled operator. During the ultimate, Yvonne's basic attack will keep getting stronger. At max stacks, her attacks will deal way more damage. The final attack of the ultimate also consumes the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage.
Why is it doing no damage?
Let's
Solidifying
start by
enemies?
attacking the enemy
Yes.
with Yvonne
Yes.
and wait for an opening. This is it. Once the enemy starts
Hey,
using the
Snowshine,
flamethrower,
let's go.
have Snowshine retaliate and apply cryo infliction.
And a Lesh.
Then
Yep.
have Yvonne
we
solidify
go.
the enemy and perform a final strike
That's the
to
squad
trigger the
right
combo
there.
skills of multiple operators.
That's a squad. That's my boy. Alesh is my boy.
After casting powerful attacks and skills, cast Yvonne's ultimate and shred the enemy. The final attack of the ultimate will consume the enemy's
We don't know
solidification
about
to
power
deal
creep,
massive
how
damage.
it's gonna, how
Attack
bad
again to secure
or
the
significant it's
perfect
gonna be in
win.
this game yet.
The battle has ended. Let's take a break while we still can.
Yeah, mono ice.
可能大家
We referenced player feedback on various operators during beta test 2, and applied a round of improvements and adjustments to operators.
整体的优化和调整。
As your journey continues, you'll meet companions with other styles and combat roles. But as you gain more operators and face more complex battles, team setup might become quite challenging.
别着急，这个呢，
To cater to this issue, we have the Game Tools feature. Open the in-game protosync to use it.
即可以使用了。
Game tools include team setups and combat
This
theory
game has
crafting,
really
shared by
good
other admins to
tutorials.
help you quickly build a combat team that suits your style. This is like a guide. We can use it, try
20
things
second.
out, and gradually arrive at a
20
combat style we
second.
like. As you
W player
progress,
friendly.
enemies and combat mechanics will become more complex. Game tools will give you confidence in testing things out.
They are the sparks scattered upon Talos 2.
Mm.
Beneath the endless sky. Across the boundless plains. In the depths of night. They keep watch over the promise made to you. When the fated day comes and the darkness descends once more.
He looks cool. Li Fong, I think his name is.
They shall rise to the summons. To stake all they are upon a glimpse of hope.
I would say I'm not mad. Oh. Yeah, RC. Giannis, do you think it's like Yang Yang or something? Oop. Big sword lady already. Hey.
At last, sparks burst into flame.
They remind you of Legos? It's crazy.
The dawn.
Official release optimizations. All right.
在这段
We went through beta test 2 admin feedback,
管理员们的
as well as issues we encountered during internal testing.
遇到的各种问题。
Up next is an introduction to key adjustments we've made for the official
一
release.
些比较重要的一部分调整。
The first part are visual effects and overall performance. We've optimized a number of story cutscenes, map exploration camera angles, and various visual effects. These include a few changes that look small, but affected immersion.
地方，比如序章中
For example, walking on snow during the prologue and environment wetness effects,
在场景中的
puddles, and flowing water feedback will be more obvious.
流水的一些反馈啊，
When you look outside Dijiang, the atmospheric clouds of the planet are also more layered and distinct.
清楚了。
Quite a few special effects received their overhaul.
迭代了一些效果。
Mm.
而且呢，
Sound conveyance and audio effects have been adjusted. Ambient feedback is a lot
Okay, that's
clearer.
nice.
整体的反馈其实
The sounds of the footsteps can probably let you know who's next to you.
我甚至听出来隔壁的干员是谁了。
对的，
Some narrative cutscenes got fixed as well.
做了一些调整。
For example, dialogue segments and operator story will no longer be disrupted by memo beacons and other facilities.
观看演出了。
A few
Oh,
cutscenes
okay.
in Valley 4 and Wuling have received improvements too.
That's good.
Another key optimization is camera angle.
镜头的一些优化。
Now, A few environment objects that might block the camera have been made semi-transparent. When moving in these places, you'll no longer get frequent changes to camera zoom, making map exploration more comfortable. The fix will greatly reduce visual stress during exploring. You can now enjoy the world and read maps at your leisure. Next, let's talk about combat optimizations. This time, we have two key adjustments. Firstly, most basic skills and combo skills no longer reset the basic attack sequence. We think this is quite an important change. Secondly, we've enhanced on-screen visual feedback effects when the controlled operator gets hit, making them look more obvious.
Okay.
These adjustments will make combo skills a lot smoother. More obvious hit feedback also helps admins react to situations.
I've heard mobile is actually
Battle will
really
be more
well
enjoyable
optimized.
overall. Now, let's talk about the early game progress. We've changed authority level requirements for some main missions and optimized
26 to
a few early
25.
game experiences in
So
Battle
they've
4.
reduced it a
We
little
also
bit.
enhanced guides for a number of interactables in the world. Gameplay related to storage crates will get more obvious tips. I've found that those long ear bunnies that lead you to hidden stash are given special effects. They are a lot easier to spot now. Also, we've added the weekly routine activity for the official release. This activity refreshes every week. Rewards include progression materials and the headhunting currency or barrels. Weekly routine is a consistent source for obtaining arsenal tickets for free.
Oh, so that's
This
how
is
they're
an
helping
all-new
people
source
get
of rewards,
weapons.
especially for ore barrels. Just as
That's
the
the
name
weapon
suggests,
currency.
weekly routine tasks are updated every week. The routines will also get new tasks that
Ah,
reflect
got you,
new
Zach.
releases. Even if some gameplay elements do not interest you as much, you can always opt to complete other tasks for maximum weekly
Yeah, I'm not
routine
Kay.
rewards. There are a lot of gameplay systems. They're all fun, but people might not be good at all of them. But now, missing certain tasks won't prevent you from maxing out your weekly rewards.
Ooh,
We also made
That's
many
actually really good.
optimizations to character progression. The
That's
overall
actually really
progression
good.
experience has been improved. We lowered the difficulty for material gathering dungeons. The enemies now can be defeated quickly.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Progression
lie.
materials have been
The
increased.
dungeons were
Enemies
kinda
can now buy
hard.
lot more
Just a
things
little
with
bit.
Stock bills. The
Or
adventure
challenging,
manual and
rather.
Regional development level ups
I
now
kinda
give
liked
more
it, though.
progression materials to make early progression easier for
but I understand that you
enemies.
don't want to spend forever in there.
We also lowered operator and weapon level caps, optimized operator and weapon leveling costs, and reduced enemy levels for
So
high
it went from
exploration
99 to
levels and
90?
few energy alluvium sites. World exploration and material dungeons will both be easier. You can farm materials more quickly to invest in the teams you like. The next optimization to talk about is gear artificing. We added a guarantee and improved the overall UI display. Artificing progress is now directly displayed to give you an idea of how much resources you need.
Okay.
Changes have been made to storage crates you discover during exploration. To keep it short, crates now
Oh.
give more oro barrels.
Okay, so
Light Zhong really likes his crates.
是的，是的。其实我们
It's a very simple idea, actually. We just want our endmins to have fun with early game and make map exploration a good source for headhunting currency.
okay. So more
We even
currency.
changed a few crates into surprise crates that give you 150 oro barrels when opened. That's very motivating for an explorer. One may just be hiding around the corner. We want to encourage our endmins to explore and find these surprises.
Yeah, that's
For
good.
hardware
That's good.
performance, endmins playing on PC will get the 120 FPS option.
Okay, at
NVIDIA
launch.
DLSS super resolution and frame generation technology are also supported.
Nice.
Frame generation will give our endmins even more frames per second for that ultra smooth graphics.
我们也为
We're also
Yeah,
adding
they're
experience
astrites.
enhancements for endmins who spend long hours in the game. Ray tracing has been added to a number of scenes in certain iOS devices. Controller mode for mobile devices has been added too. Another option to
Nice.
endmins who seek better controls
That's
and immersion.
good. Because I remember that was something that was not available at launch, I
Some
think,
endmins
for
have to use their
some of
PC when they
the
want to play
Dodger
with a
games.
controller. With mobile controller support, overall experience for mobile gameplay is improved.
Yeah, that's great.
This is especially helpful when you need to reposition your operators or quickly react to combat situations. Actual buttons feel more intuitive than virtual ones. You can now explore Talos 2 whenever, wherever, and however you want. I can't wait for the official release. We just introduced a number of key optimizations for the official release. There are plenty more changes that we can't elaborate given our limited time. We'll convey them to our admins with our DevCom. We hope these changes will make our admins' gameplay more enjoyable. Feedback from our admins on headhunting is also very important to us. The next section will focus on headhunting improvements for the official release.
Okay, this is what everybody's interested in right now.
In Enfield, our banners are divided into headhunting for operators and arsenal issue for weapons. These two systems are distinctive by design. Need operators? Go to headhunting. Need more weapons? Go to the arsenal exchange. Headhunting permits or other special permits acquired from progressing through the game, missions, or purchases can be used in 3 types of banners: New Horizons headhunting, basic headhunting, and chartered headhunting. A number of high-rarity operators will appear in chartered headhunting. Let's start with New Horizons headhunting. For this banner, the required headhunting permits are
It's like the beginner banner, basically.
Gameplay progression. Completing the New Horizons headhunting banner also gives you an operator of the highest star level. For basic headhunting and chartered headhunting banners, admins are guaranteed to get an operator of the highest star level within 80 pulls. Also, for chartered headhunting, the rate-up operators of the current banner is guaranteed within 120 pulls. Additionally, the rate-up operator of an ongoing chartered headhunting banner will also appear in the next 2 chartered headhunting banners after their own banner expires. Banner reruns will also appear in the future, so you can plan your pulls accordingly. After 60 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a headhunting dossier that auto-converts to a special 10 times permit for the next chartered headhunting banner. Don't forget to use it on time. The official release is also getting the urgent recruitment feature. After making 30 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a free 10 times pull for the current banner. But please note that this free 10 times pull is not counted towards the guarantee. However, if you do get what you want with this free 10 times pull, the guarantee is not affected either. Similarly, these free pulls are not counted towards the guarantee. Given the special occasion of our release celebration, we'll be opening 3 chartered headhunting banners in this order: Scars of the Forge, the Floaty Messenger, and Hues of Passion. And for these 3
If it
chartered
doesn't
headhunting
count
banners
toward
of
the
release
guarantee, is it
celebration,
just for the purpose of,
operators
like-
from an upcoming banner might make a surprise appearance in an earlier banner too. For example, you'll have a chance to
Hold
pull
on.
Gilberta and Yvonne during the Scars of the Forge banner. Now, back to the Arsenal exchange we just mentioned. Headhunting not only gives you operators,
That free 10
but
pulls
Arsenal
sounds like
tickets
it's
for
just a
getting
way to help
weapons
you
as
get more
well.
weapon currency.
There are many ways to get Arsenal tickets. In addition to headhunting, you can also get them from the credit store, weekly routine, and a
It
number
seems
of
like the
bundle
10 pull is
purchases.
just to like get
You can also
weapon
get them from the
currency
protocol pass.
and like the stuff that
Unlike
you
beta
normally would
test
get
2,
from
the
pulls.
official release also lets you convert Origeometries into Arsenal tickets. To get weapons, you can spend Arsenal tickets to perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once. Arsenal tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5 or 6 star weapons. Some in-game
10
features
rolls
may
on
also
the base
use
rate, not
weapons.
adding toward pity. Yeah, if
Arsenal
it doesn't
issue
add toward
also
pity,
has
then that just means it's
guaranteed
just like 10 random
For every
pulls.
issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues.
Like you could
Rate-up
theoretically
weapons
get the character in the 10
guaranteed in 8
pulls,
issues.
but if you don't,
We added something
all
in
it
the 10th
is
issue,
just rebate currency.
which gives an arms
And
offering
potentially a
rate that
5
lets you
star,
get a non-rate-up
right?
weapon of choice.
5 stars are like 4 stars in this game,
After
so
that, every 8 issues gives you a rate-up weapon or an arms offering crate in rotation. Every investment will be worth its while. We also went over our Endman's Beta Test 2 feedback and extended the duration of the Arsenal issue banners. And for the official release, these issue banners will be available in the following order: Smelting Forge issue, Express Delivery issue, and Graffiti issue. Now, let's briefly talk about the Protocol Pass.
So,
The Protocol
Yvonne
Pass
is gonna
a
be
milestone
last?
system based on daily gameplay and progression. In addition to the basic supply and the paid protocol customized tiers, you can also spend Origeometries to unlock the Originium supply tier that also rewards you with Origeometries. For the official release, we improved protocol pass rewards of various tiers.
在继续往下之前啊，我们也想说句实话，这段时间准备公测，我们真的很紧张。
我感觉也绷不住了。
是的，一方面呢，是因为周末地终于要和大家见面了；但另一方面，我们其实也总是在想，我们还能为管理员的启程到底多做点什么？
对，所以趁今天这个机会啊， 我们也想亲手为大家准备一些礼物，也算是我们的一点心意了。
哦，那你要说这个，你看我发现什么了？哎，
哦，
给大家看一下啊。看到这2个圆盘，饶老师你懂了吧？
这个完全就是熟悉的手感，熟悉的味道。哇，
对，看到这个轮盘的时候，我相信老玩家的 DNA 都已经动了。
You like this
我也
song?
想要这个，说实话。
看来今天有机会延续一下咱们的手气了啊。那可以看一下，简单咱们介绍一下规则吧。我们的今天所有奖励都会通过这2个圆盘来给大家发放啊。首先我们会请饶老师转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励类型，上面有很多实用道具啊，这个千金玉、折金票、做张记录都是我想要的东西啊。然后我们会请海猫老师来再转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励倍数。
There's like a beat drop for this song, and I'm just waiting for it to happen.
我们就先请饶老师。
哦，让我先来。来了！
哦，看一看我们成功的第一步，加油啊，饶老师！
这音票也不是不行吧？
也不是不行吧？
也不是不行吧？
没关系，饶老师，我们要相信
海猫。
对，这个 RA 无论怎么转，我相信老玩家的眼中，在我的这个转盘上只有一种选择，是吧？就是大家都知道，在方舟的话，这个转盘有个规则怪谈，就是当转盘没有被观测的时候，它是有多种状态的叠加态的。但是当转盘出现在节目现场的时候，它的结果很有可能只会通向一个。
我来就是为了看这个是不是真的。海文老师，来给大家展示一下你的功夫吧。
好，我们开始。
哦，
这个有点问题，修正一下。
这个
你的转盘不好熟啊。
此时此刻，
恰如
彼时彼刻。
好吧，那么我佩服了。好功夫啊，一下就赚到了O呢。那么非常感谢我们两位
Well,
老师，
just take
也
this
恭喜我们
to
的管
know
理员了
everybody.
这次奥呢可以直接包括500千金玉、
Even
6000张折机票、
the
30张
devs
初期作战记录、30个武器
lost
检查
the
单元、5个协议
50-50
扔出5个协议圆
or
盘，
whatever
大
that
家不要
was.
忘记通过兑换码领取
So
哦。
don't feel bad when you do.
Attention, please.
What's up,
System
son?
check. Enfield is waiting on the icon, the myth, the legend. They're getting closer and lovelier.
Oh wow.
Unspeakable menace underneath. Dispatch phase now revealed. Supply stage stock renewed, and it gets real. What is the deal? Still kept concealed.
It's just money.
Oh no, my longer beast. Anchor drop from above. Anomaly, homeland is crushed. Crisis changing, crisis waiting. Angels are waking up, let's face it. Integrated industry, production line set, everything free. Parts machine, receipt machine. Things you ain't seen, but they will run clean. Blueprints save us all the labor. Supplies piling sky.
They're trying to teach you all through song. If this becomes like a daily song for you all, you'll understand how it works.
No way, a garbage truck? Now take the ride, feel the drive, and I'm ready to go.
They love this puppet. Yeah, it's in the game. That thing is in the game. Creepy looking rabbit. This is
除
so
了跟随
unnecessary.
主线剧情、推进等级等内容之外呢，我们在地图设计中也埋入了大量可以玩的细节。以公测版本开放的50前2张地图为例，它被划分成了多个风格各异的区域。管理员呢，既可以跟随支线任务前进，也可以完全按照自己的节奏自由探索。那接下来就一起随我们去看看吧。
Oh shoot, we're going on a tour.
哎，旁边有个光点，不行，这个必须要摸一下，我不摸不舒服。
确实，白捡的怎么能不要呢？
哦，那我们接着往前走再看看。
It's cool because your teammates
这就是50乘4K 的效果吗
your teammates will actually get the stuff for you too.
真的有点震撼的。
Like if you open up a thing, like your teammates will pick it up.
确实这么看非常的细节。不行，我们马上得从旁边下去看看吧。
It's 4K on my 1080p compressed YouTube stream.
哎，这有一个。
I'm lying. This is actually a 4K
你
stream.
知道我最不喜欢电梯了。哎，
积极过往。
哦，
果然是体育生啊，体质就是好。
But you guys were probably watching in 1080p.
我们还需要解开一下，以后肯定
It
要。
just automatically went to inventory instead.
哎，这是我们的一个传送点。 解锁了之后，后面就可以更方便的过来了。
Bidex,
好东西。
it's a game thing. People like picking stuff up, okay? Like it's actually a thing. Like they like to see like the fun stuff stick out. It's like a psychology thing.
刚竣工啊，抓工，这是什么？
这个给大家展示一下我的神秘大工程。
还要放滑索。
But yeah, how you doing, Suna?
启动。
You don't.
这个游戏
Hey.
里面非常有特色的一个滑索，可以看东西。
Zip lines are actually pretty fun.
管理员们
I
可
like
以
zip
自由
lines.
穿行于这个地图之间啊，大大提升这个跑图效率。而且这个滑索的建造位置是大家可以自定义的。
哎，对，而且我特意把它放在了我特别喜欢的一个东西旁边，就是这个天使装阵列。哇，近看我觉得它真的非常有
It
气
feels
势。
nice for teammates to actually be around you.
又有
Yeah.
功能性又有观赏性。
那肯定必须
前有绝景啊，
那这么好的滑索，你搭了多久？
这个事儿不能细问，但是我跟你说2个小时。
见所一时爽，见所到一直爽。
对啊，
啊，这个前面有个小机器人拼图啊，好想拿这 SOS 啊！
不要慌，等会儿下滑索再去摸它。
This is like the most
而且这里专门增加
elaborate
了一个我觉得水的
zip line system
很舒服。
我确实是一个不错的入城索道，还可以用来送货。
worth.
对，还有送货没讲。
那我们刚刚领了个任务啊，告诉说我们这个下面的水塘里面藏了好东西啊，
下面好像真的有东西在发光，也看见没？
哦，对，
这是有东西。
就直接下去会
不行不行不行不行不行不行不行不行，
这个任务有些玩家可能也有记得啊。
赶紧看看。
Yeah. Water is the devil in this game.
集成工业系统。
哦，
You know.
整个水泵。
对，我们要先把这个水池给抽干啊。
哦，整个水泵刚好。
Just like if you went to a Smash Brothers fighting game tournament.
整个水泵，哦，水泵出来之后呢，我们得把水运到一个地方，所以这里必须要拉一条管道出来，
对，接上管
对
道。，
接到我们的别的系统里面。哦，这样哦还不行还不行还不行，我们必须再给它上电，那水泵工作要电的嘛，对不对？
对，好，接上电，大功告成。
哦，大功告成。哦，大家看看这个水管里面
Okay
是不是出来水了？
哦对，
对，源源不断呀。
哦，
我们等就可以了，
哦，等一会儿就可以了，我们先等一会儿呗，
没问题。
要不先玩点别的，先转一下吧，好吧？
啊，
哦，
Few moments later，
That's
已
crazy.
经过了一阵子了啊，这个该回来看看了，这个水抽干没？
应该抽干了。
哎，怎么感觉这个页面怎么
Wait a second. Is it lowering the water?
没动啊？什么情况？
Because it's like a
想必
fixed.
自然是这个
什么东西啊
Interesting.
水只有4万的水，
4万单位的水，
一台水泵怎么够呢？
这个完全抽
Double
不
for
动呀！
users? Yeah, that actually that makes sense.
忍不了，忍不了。
All operators are devil fruit users.
哎呀，我靠，没想到
So
这边
because it's
这
a
么
fixed
这么多水
system
的
of
吗
water, you can actually drain it. That's
当
interesting.
然，这个
拉满拉满
That's actually pretty
太容
cool.
易拿到就被人保障。
匀一下位置。OK，这里可以，这里可以。
话说咱们这真的不算是破坏当地环境吗，大哥？
哎呀，没事儿，我们抽完了，最后再给它弄回来了，就不算破坏了呀。
有道理呀。
对，你还可以把精制过的比较优良的药水灌到这
Well,
个。
so you need to put a.
亏你想得到。
Well, I guess you're gonna wait.
这也
等会儿我们再来
是
看看吧
很多同学的智慧。
I think you have to play it
这个地方
first.
好
Is
大
that
的野外啊。
it's I mean like
哎，
I'm just telling you from my perspective. I wasn't that interested in it
有
at
东西，有
first,
东西。
这个装置代表着
but
前面需要
after
哦
experiencing it,
摸了，这里面。
I actually enjoyed it quite a lot.
看来真的别有洞
So
天，对不
I've
对？
you know just give it a shot. Obviously, see how you feel about it, but it became an enjoyable part of the game for me. It was very relaxing, and it was just like kind of chill, but like also challenging mentally
必须
because it's like
安排
problem
一波
solving. So
OK，我们先让管理员用一个重击，然后小陈赶紧补上一个技能。
where's
稍微
Paul?
缓一缓啊。
Where's my man
稍微缓一
Paul? Let's
管理员摸
go.
他一下 OK，管理员一个大招，然后能让他掉很多血。哦，两个东西来，赶紧闪开，赶紧闪开。
好功夫呀，Ra 哥。
Not using Pog's ultimate here would be a criminal offense.
有点太慢。OK，刚好见了。
You don't put Pog on your team just for him to look cool.
赶紧
I mean, like you can, but
他
like
那个均位连线技，
use his ultimate.
然后配合
Thank
均位的
you.
大招，使
Yes.
用他的连线技。
Best ultimate in the game.
发挥
Boom,
为达到的
boom,
一个效
boom,
果
boom.
然后不行
Boom
在这个状态有点控不住。这个时候使用大潘的技能，
Boom. One more. Boom. Let's go, baby.
然后小陈一个技能上来，
I'll find a way to break the
先把这
building
只解决，
mechanic
那
and
只
build
等下再
something
管
cursed. Oh my
小陈
gosh.
这个大招先把这只解决了。OK，最后只剩一只了啊！这个手到擒来啊！
流畅，Ra 哥。
这个操作 还行吧，还行吧。
哦，
The gacha just kind of puts me off, so I have to see how much currency we actually get. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those things where you don't realize it until like a couple months in, and then you'll have a better idea of like, okay, because it's a very new
这一套
system.
属于是我用的比较顺手的
Like
武
it's
力，
very
还可以
new. But the way the system works, at least from what I've been told, is like I said, mathematically, it does. Oh my gosh.
这里面真的
Oh my
水
gosh,
好像
that's
真的看不
deep.
手感嘞。
哦，我害怕，我
That's
们在往下看的时
really
候，会有
deep.
人把我们踹下去吧？
没事，
That's
我不会踹你的。
cool. I like
没事
that.
现在我们缺一个光头的 NPC 啊。
The water pipe thing only goes so far down. That's actually pretty dope.
这个是我们游戏里面一个可以用射流无人机交互的一个玩意儿，大家看一下。
哦，是我们武陵
I
城新解
mean,
锁的一个
I
互动道具
can, but
继续清一清啊。
对对对
I
大家可以
guess,
在这
yeah.
边进行了接下来
I
探索
said
的
the
一个
game's not
宝
out yet, but I
里
can.
面有很多东西，很多层，可以慢慢玩。
But to say that game's probably like a year out.
哦哦，
Year or more.
什么情况，赵哥？
哎，
快跑呀！
我先跑一下，先跑一下。哎呀，啊，这不行啊，这个。总不会是我操作问题吧？这个总不会说操作问题吧？
要不要提升
Yeah,
难度
Silver Palace was cool.
应该不
I
用
think the
吧
combat
哦
could use some
没
more,
有办
but
法了
other
我
than
们游
that,
戏
I
其实除
enjoyed
了
it
提炼都在
quite a
还有一个
lot.
办法能解决这个问题。哦，
啊，
看我们的解决方法。
虽然不知道是什么，但我开始笑了。
这里放了很多塔。
哦，我看到了好多塔呀！
哦，天使们，你们可识得此阵？
没错，这塔一圈绕一圈的，这就是中末地工业真正的战斗形态。
战斗力量。OK， 开始摸，开打。哦，哎，
哦，好高的伤害。
完全不需要管理员出手啊。
Dang, y'all just summon those enemies into
现
like
在不打我了呢？这个就是我
whatchamacallit
们中末地的百玩
well, basically just into a trap.
简直是科秒，这才是管理员
This
真
is
正
a
的
whole
实力。
setup. They got jumped as soon as they spawned.
摸两下，惬意的走开。
哇，这个战斗机械原来真的有这么强的战斗力
打我呀！看，
啊！啊，你有点
Yeah, no, there's a
坏
lot of this game does a lot of things differently.
真正能赢的
From the
战斗方式
gacha system to the way the combat
中末
works.
地工业。
Like it's very
我们刚刚体
refreshing.
验到的是丰富的塔维尔的改造内容。
It's
那管理员
very
刚刚看到
refreshing.
的也会与中末地中另一个重要的玩法集成工业系统的巧妙结合。
那集成工业系统
How
到
are
底
you
是
still
什么
holding
呢？
Wuthering Waves to this
它能
day,
干什
even
么？
after
两位
people
老师
telling
能不能
everyone
给我
that
们
this
管
game
理
is
员
bad
仔
or
细的介
should
绍
be
一下？
us?
别着急，关于集成工业系统，这次我们也制作了一个小短片，大家一起来看一下吧。
When you ask that question, Submarati, do you mean like do I hold the same opinion or
the legendary clothes shall be awakened. A hammer forged body of
how am I
steel shall
doing
withstand
even though there's a
defeat.
lot of naysayers? Is that what you're saying?
Let the restless industry of the AIC achieve the miracle of mass production. AIC Factory. Gear up and forge the future. Unlimited supply. No lucky draws.
The best varieties, carefully selected and grown. All natural tastes and flavors guaranteed. From the vine to the dinner table, from the orchard to your eyes. The quickest way to satisfy your palate. Freshly delivered. Just open and enjoy. AIC Factory. With these flavors, we shall satisfy the future.
Jump Jujutsu Kaisen? What are you talking about?
Administrator Authority level verified. AIC Factory officially deployed. Outpost basic needs fulfilled. Production efficiency
I don't know
is at
why they
300%
are,
of
but I do
deployment
plan to
levels.
try to learn about
Damaged
that.
Vehicles and large machinery repaired. Power supply network optimized.
Do we have any OG
Post-deployment
Arknights people in the chat?
operational efficiency is stabilizing at 120% of early estimates. Modular and agile production deployables are the next step of industrial evolution. AIC Factory. With technology, we shall build a future.
What she
Endfield
said.
Industries Company is currently seeking talented individuals. If you are studying civil engineering, smart construction, geological engineering, automation, smart devices and systems, robotic engineering,
BitX, do you know why
industrial
everybody's furry?
intelligence, biological engineering, chemical engineering and technology, environmental science and engineering, materials science and engineering, or food engineering, please get in touch with us.
Yeah, I know there's races. I wasn't sure if that was like the end all be all of it or not.
在中末地
For Enfield, carrying out exploration, Development and production on Talos 2, and leaving behind a useful legacy is very important. This is why we designed the AIC Factory. You can use AIC Factory facilities to create your own automated production lines. Start with simple lines and gradually expand them to a large industrial complex. Once it starts working, the AIC Factory will endlessly produce gear, medication, and other materials to support exploration and combat. We also know that some admins want quality of life features. Progressing through the game unlocks the blueprint system. You can treat blueprints as verified AIC solutions.
To be honest, once you start understanding how the game works,
with blueprints, you can quickly build, copy, move, and delete entire production lines. This feature will let you place massive AIC factories in no time. You can use simulation tutorials to learn about the production logic, then deploy functional lines with a single button. Once you get the hang of it, you can save your own designs as blueprints for reuse, and even share them with other admins. We hope to share blueprints with various admins and discuss about designs that are peak efficiency.
yeah, I'm about to say, I just
or even peak
noticed,
clowning. But do send your fantastic blueprints my way.
like this person
Having
put their
everyone discussing and
AIC
sharing
in the
great
corner
ideas
of
is what we
the
wanna see.
area. That's
As for
probably
the
a smart
ultimate factory
idea
solution, we're counting on our admins
instead of
to
having
figure
it
out.
directly in the middle.
As you continue to explore, Enfield will also set up outposts in various regions. These regions may have unique features that affect the looks of the AIC factory.
I mean, Sumerani, I don't
For
allow
example,
other people
Wuling
to
is a land
dictate
of
my
mountains and
enjoyment of the
flowing
game.
rivers. The factory will revolve around pumping and processing fluids. Mass production of a special material called Zeronite will also become possible.
Plus,
I really
you know,
like these
like,
outposts with their unique
I have my
features,
community,
landscapes, and demands for goods.
and I
The
mean,
process of designing
what just
various
say
AIC
engage with like
factories to meet their
communities
needs.
like
Some
my
focus
community,
on
so forth, so
producing
on,
combat gear and medication,
that
while
are
others support
interested in
trade
the
and
game.
regional development to
You will get a
drive
lot
outpost
less
growth.
of the toxic
Within the
stuff.
same region, different admins bring unique ideas, resulting in vastly different outposts. Automated production, regional development, and industrial
Got you,
evolution based
Giannis.
on local geography. Building the AIC factory is a step-by-step process. We hope the AIC factory experience will let our admins realize that this is more than just automation,
Well, that's cool.
but a major force in transforming the whole of Talos 2. We just revealed the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, that's sick.
As for
It's
the
a
stuff
sword.
that lies in store, I think it's best we leave it for our
That's
admins
actually
to
really
discover.
cool.
Besides, the core feature we just introduced, the game has tons of interesting content that await your discovery. This includes operators' narrative
Not even in the
events.
end, you
On
end
the
up-
day of official release, the new narrative event for Levitain, Let Fire Consume the Ashen Past, will also become available.
Okay, I was
This story
wondering,
shall start from your first meeting with her.
because we never met her in the
Open
beta.
stone gate of the ice fields, follow the traces, and approach the deepest recesses of your memories. The journey is more than just battles. While journeying across Valley 4 and Wuling, you can also
But yeah,
capture
you
the
you
landscape
start
you saw along the way, and
crafting
take photos
gear
of moments from your adventure. You can
pretty
even
quickly.
take photos to complete missions and earn rewards. From
And the more gear,
mysterious
like
results
as
of
time
AIC
progresses, you'll be able to
factories
do
quirky
higher quality gear.
interactions, you can capture it all. There are also places with details that calls for a closer look. Like that final door at the River Bandit Cave. There's actually stuff inside. The research center also has an ordinary-looking phantom wall hiding a mysterious bookshelf. It awaits your discovery. Future versions will also have a lot of interesting features. Let's look at some of them right now.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this game has got a lot of stuff. It's very unique. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, it's a very unique game. Spoilers, I know, right? But we'll probably end up forgetting it when the game comes out.
Exploration can be
Real talk.
tiring. Our admins can return to Dijiang whenever they want a break. While aboard Dijiang, you can interact with operators. The
Well, that's
ship
why I said,
also has
like, these
functional
games
cabins where you can link
have
up
to be
with other
competitive,
admins,
you know?
Showcase your achievements, trade elastic goods, and even dive into a mysterious realm to explore and hunt for treasure. I really like this place. The journey may take us to distant places, but we need a place to call home. We're adding clue collection to the reception room. Admins are welcome to send and receive clues to each other. This looks super familiar, doesn't it? While walking around Dijiang, you might catch your operator lounging and resting.
Now that's
It's
cool.
a vibe I want to be a part of.
I actually really like this
Besides
feature.
exploring the mysterious realm aboard Dijiang, we also prepared several permanent gameplay features for our admins.
刚
Oh,
才一口气看下来，感觉哇，内容量好大，有点要信息过载了。
但别担心啊，管理员可以按照自己的节奏慢慢体验这些内容。 像干员试试活动啊，我们也是逐步更新的。公测当天会开放栏位和来玩厅的，那公测后呢，还会陆续开放杰尔佩塔、伊冯的叙事活动。
通过这些故事，又多了一个途径了解我们的干员，也能慢慢的拼出他们各自的立场和选择。哎，对了，关于常驻玩法，刚才好像也看到了之前没有太见过的新内容啊，能不能请两位趁这个机会把常驻玩法的系统给管理员们介绍介绍呢？
DC 老师很细心啊，这个当然可以了。首先
Let's start with Etch Space Salvage. Use the spatial device aboard Dijong to enter it. Explore different areas and complete various commissions. Collect gatherables and ores to improve your exploration capacities. They are also exchangeable for ore barrels.
Grappling?
Next
Well,
is our Umbral
like the
Monument
zip
that
lines and
offers a
stuff there
series
for
of rather difficult
exploration,
challenges.
yeah.
Unlike Beta Test 2, the Umbral Monument is now a permanent feature and we added time challenges to it. Complete the goals
But yeah,
in the countdown to
all the
earn
characters
even
that you
more
have
ore
on your
barrels.
account will walk around the Dijong.
Meet the
You
requirements
can
to
also
earn
get them to
great
do
medals,
work on the Dijong as
and then
well.
trim it.
Like if you think about Star Rail, you know how you can get
Boosts
characters
for
to like
normal
go
mode have
on
been improved to let you
like
bring tacticals into the
journeys
challenge.
or
We
whatever,
hope this will get more admins
tasks.
to attempt these
You can
challenges.
have them do tasks, and you can see them doing the task in real time on the ship.
Spatial sets of challenges. Each spatial set has a number of protocol spaces. Complete
It
them
works
to get
well
one-time
on
reward of
phones.
ore barrels
I've
and
talked to some
progression
people from the beta,
materials.
and they had like older phones,
Meeting
and they
certain
said it worked very
requirements
well
also
on
gives you an
phones.
engraved medal. It doesn't matter if you want to explore and loot, fight a tough battle, or solve puzzles. There's something for everyone.
But
All
yeah,
admins are welcome to take up these challenges.
How does a mountain herb become Jinsao drink? Our story begins when the morning sun pours upon Hengshan and stirs the local flora awake. Jinsao is the essential raw material for this beverage. To improve production, the seed picking unit will nurture wholesome seeds raised from wild stock. From there, the planting units will raise every seed to perfection.
another ad. You're silly.
The shredding
You're
units then convert
silly.
plant matter into fine powder.
Wait,
When mixed with water purified through Hengshan's unique technology, it forms an aqueous mixture, which undergoes a final refinement to yield a
Got you,
pristine
Zach.
solution.
automatic
Precision
nut
filling and
picker.
packaging are subsequently carried out on an automated production line.
You thought it was a real ad?
Instant and sustainable recovery. Jinsao drink. The travel companion you can depend on.
Get yours today
Talos 2 is a pretty big place.
at a Wuling
When
retailer.
are you setting off? Wuling Travel Service, your one-stop solution for a perfect adventure of Talos 2.
Her name is Lady
I
Boss.
know the entire place like the back of my hand. I've been in the pioneering business for years. Need to reach a precipitous vantage point, but couldn't figure out how. Not a prop. I got the perfect workaround. In for the thrill and suspense. We got those options too. Fun and satisfaction guaranteed. Haba haba! See that? Living, breathing ecology. You won't get this anywhere else. Weapons, gear, local produce. You got a need, I got you fixed. Don't worry about angry pieces of local geology. Delivery is guaranteed upon payment. Naturally, good stuff costs a bit of a premium. Food time, and this is where the magic happens. Wuling Travel Service. Fun plus the bestest about on board.
Oh,
Yum, yum. Super rich protein spiced up with all natural condiments. A single bite is all you need for this gastronomic ecstasy. Wuling Travel Service. Your bestest travel
For sure.
companion in Talos 2. Service begins once you leave the door. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Welcome back, admins. Having introduced our official release content, we'd like to invite you to join us for a glimpse of the future of Talos 2.
I knew it.
The story of Valley 4 reminds us that some factions are already testing the fringes of the civilization banned. On the eve of an even larger blight disaster, our Enmins are quickly led to Qingbo Stockade in the outskirts of Wuling City. It's a place where conspiracies stir. As the story progresses, you suddenly lose contact with Supreme Chief Tong Tong of Qingbo Stockade that you met and befriended earlier on.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you receive news of Bone Crushers suddenly appearing near Qingbo Stockade. With so many things happening at once,
Tong Tong
you're
is
forced to head
a
to Qingbo
character.
Stockade to check on Tong Tong, as well as the local situation.
Hey, Mifu.
An old friend who disappears and landbreakers showing up. It doesn't sound like a coincidence. And once you step into Qingbo Stockade, you realize that the situation is far more complicated and dangerous than you expected. Things that transpired in Qingbo
This dude right
Stockade
here
won't
is
stop
kind
there.
of crazy.
As you press forward, you learn that even Wuling will not be safe in the face of the Blight Tide. This boundary bastion of peace and order will face its own trials. The story will continue. Your choices will be crucial, Enmins. The path ahead will open up more regions. You'll also be able to meet more companions to fight along your side. The next 2 version updates following the official release will come with a new map to explore and discover. Hence, Tong Tong of Qingbo Stockade will be a key character. What will be
Okay.
her choices? How would she choose to fight alongside our Enmins?
Oh,
Her
so
story
these are
is
like
really
the new
something to look forward
characters
to.
behind her.
Do keep following our updates.
说到新伙伴和新道路，其实从预约开始到现在，这段旅程一直有许多管理员陪着我们。在这里呢，也非常感谢每一位管理员的关注与支持。明日方舟周末地目
It's
前已
just
经
silhouettes.
达成了全球3500万的预约里程碑目标，同时呢，全球官方社媒的关注奖励也已经全部解锁。
5星干员骤雪、20张基础巡访凭证、5星武器、终点之声等全部里程碑奖励，我们会在公测开启后，通过邮件内邮箱发放给每一位管理员。
我们也会在近期正式开启预约下载，管理员们可以提前做好准备，等到公测开启后的第一时间内直接进入塔维尔。
在正式踏上塔维尔之前啊，我们还为管理员们准备了一份临行清单。
哈，没错，预抽卡活动临行事项已经开启。
在物资中心最多进行10次抽取，必定获得5星武器钢铁鱼鹰。
欢迎管理员邀请自己的好友一同助力。
是的，期待大家的参与哦。
为了给管理员多准备一些后勤支持啊，这一次我们的朋友 SK Port 也为大家
This
准备
right
了不少
here
活动
is
提供。
huge.
首先呢是下载福利
This right
预下载
here.
开启后，
Oh, shoot.
管理员们前往 SK Port 下载明日方舟周末地，就可以
This
解
right
锁
here is
千金玉、
huge.
SK Port 外观等专属福利，并且呢还能
Okay.
参与额外的抽奖活动。
同时还有签到工具，公测开启后前往 SK Port 完成明日方舟周末地的签到，前3
This
次
gave
还可
me
以
hope.
获得额外现金与奖励。
另外 SK Port 也即将推出管理员工作记录手册，大家可以用它来记录自己在塔维尔的探索经历与重要瞬间，同时呢也能领取对应的千金玉奖励哦。
除了这些福利啊，SK Port 还准备了不少实用的游戏工具，希望能帮助管理员们在探索、规划和日常体验上走得更顺一些。
管理员，欢迎登录 SK Port。
This SK port thing is actually a really big deal. I'll explain after this though.
Scar Radio. 6 months on air, 0 days legal. Right, Chicha. Wow, you're hopeless. Well, then this one's for you, my friend. No clue what's next, but guaranteed your moms will hate it. And we got letters about music. Even when order smothers the sky, rhythms still punch.
Yep, this whole stream is demonetized. I can tell you that already. I just realized that my poster
No
just fell behind me.
aesthetic comments, but if you can still hear an attitude, you're not completely lost.
Take a snapshot, fantasy fade into the snapshot.
Any melody on our airwaves? At least it's unapproved. Damn it, they're here. Metal Scar radio, wrong frequency, right texture. Don't panic if we go silent. We'll annoy you again. We'll just switch channels.
I wonder if there's a way to listen to it in game.
刚刚我们似乎接入了一段神秘信号，还听到了来历不明的石音。
看来是误打误撞接入了铁痕电台的频道。那这个神秘电台里可藏着不只有这一点内容哦，还有更多惊喜，就留给管理员们
Okay,
亲自用
so
耳朵
they'll
去
probably
探
have
索。
lore.
来到漫画方面，以佩里卡为主角的故事《诺言》即将和管理员们见面。10年
Okay.
前，小佩里卡跟随着管理员来到中末地学习与生活的点滴。聪明的小佩里卡在地江号上与管理员和性格各异的中末地干员们碰撞出的各种趣事儿，也为当时处于紧张备战期的地江号带去了难得的活力与生机。他的梦想，管理员的期望，相信都能在这段故事中找到答案，请大家敬请期待。
以及《明日方舟》官方4格漫画123罗德岛与周末地联动的特别短篇漫画456周末地也要快上线了。究竟会碰撞出怎样的混乱与笑声呢？准备好迎接这场欢乐风暴了吗？
此外，还有 Q 版多格漫画《加油吧，中末地》，这是一部轻松搞笑的日常作品，带大家换个角度感受地江号的日常生活。或许大家能在这部漫画中感受到与游戏中不一样的中末地干员哦。
说到视野周末地的旅程从一开始就不只是局限于脚下的这片土地，我们一直希望能和大家一起把目光一次次的投向更远的地方。
而这一次我们想做的可能比之前都更加远一点，把探索的方向指向了星海。我们将在1月16号开启捐与明星共赴星海的特别网页活动，管理员可以通过网页登录的账号确认登记信息。凡是参与登记并在公测后创建角色的管理员，你在中末地中的昵称和 UID 都会被刻录进特制的协议原石模型里。
最关键的是，这个承载着大家名字的协议原石将会跟随卫星一起离开地表，被发射至太空。
我的名字真能上太空吗？这是在宇宙里留下我们共同的坐标啊！这样的想法真的太浪漫了，绝对会成为我们最独一无二的经历。
是的，我自己也一定会参加。小时候仰望星空，总觉得那片宇宙遥不可及。现在能有这样的机会，用这样一种方式，
Oh, that's
感觉
interesting.
和星空的距离真的被拉近了一步。
我当然也会参加了，而且我觉得最重要的是，这次是和所有的管理员们一起参加这个活动。想想看，我们的名字将共同跨越天际，走进星海，这不正是最棒的同行吗？我们再次诚挚地邀请每一位管理员参与，让我们一起见证这个名字走出边界，迈向星海的时刻吧。
接下来，我们想跟管理员们分享一些联动活动的情报。为了丰富管理员们的体验，也希望能在不同的场景里和大家相遇。明日方舟周末地将与世界各地的品牌展开多项合作，来一起看看吧。
United States, Brazil, Canada, Malaysia, Thailand or something, I think. Yep, Thailand. Fruit tea. Timu. Chest of Wonders. United States! I don't know where any of these places are. Oh, they got clothes? That sounds interesting. I just need Enfield to like fly me out or like, you know, like invite me out to like some event somewhere. That'd be nice.
可以关注官方社媒查看详细联动情报哦。
You know? Oh, that's cute. Chubby lung. Those are called chubby lungs, everybody. It's funny. Oh, Europe got ignored? That's crazy. Gray hair though. I like that when the guitar comes in.
欢迎回来，管理员们！全新的吉祥物生活账号“龙泡泡”和山团看正式上线。 和龙泡泡、山团团、山山兔一起度过轻松愉快的日常吧。
Just make a plushie,
接下来
bro.
这一条
Just make a
我知道很多
plushie.
管理员会特别期待，周末地工业也将迎来自己的实体化。
Oh, you can get a
我们与
mask.
新环重工的联动带来了2款巨能构
All
建
this
系
but
列
no
的发光
plushie is
摆件。
crazy.
能看到有原石抑制器与协议核
All
心，
this
以及
but
集
no
成工业设
plushie
备
is
盲盒
crazy.
重工协议的 A、B 组带上原石抑制器，投放协议核心，摆上基建设施，管理员们
Penguin
在家里
mask
也能体验集成工业系统的筹划乐趣了。
在手办方面，中末地的第一批1:7比例的手办即将登场。干员
The one in the
陈建宇
middle is
佩利卡
Yvonne. Oh,
柠
yeah,
檬
there it
都
is,
会
yeah.
以精美的实体造型与
She's
大
gonna
家
be at
见
her
面。
desk doing
我们
something.
会在未来陆续公布各个企划的
Honestly,
详情，各位
perlica?
管理员千
I
万不
could
要
I
错
could see
过
getting a
哦。
perlica.
在此基础上，精彩仍在
If you
继
can't
续
tell, I like
这一
perlica.
次，我们还将周末地的周边
All
带到
that
世
and
界
no
各地。
chibi long
明日
plush
方
is
舟周末
crazy.
地主题周边快闪店将于1月24日至2月8日在美国、法国
Pop-up、store.
日本、韩国同步开启活动。更多详细信息，大家可以
France
关
was
注
on
官
there,
方
y'all.
社媒
France
查
was
看
on
最新
there.
情报哦。
Europe
没有
got a
办法
little
参加
shout
这场
out.
活动的玩家也不用担心，周末地的周边商品也会陆续上架 Greenfly 官方周边线上商店。
大家可以关注网店账号。
But
前往
where
商
are
城
the
线
chubby
上选购哦
lungs?
哎，到这个时候，我得替咱们的观众朋友们多问一句了。你说咱们周末地
She's why you're downloading the game?
再有一轮转盘环节？
那必须的呀！你看台下那2个转盘
Yeah, this is a
等了
long
半
live
天了
stream.
赶紧上来吧，是吧？再走一趟。
对呀、对呀、我刚才就已经看见工作人员在里面偷摸摸的准备了，正好现在可以端上来了。
哦，原来已经早有准备了，不愧是你。
Reward time.
来了，
啊，看看熟悉的感觉
熟。悉的感觉啊！
France is a PvP
又来
server.
了那么我们就不卖这个关子了，我们还是要请2位老师来转动我们命运的转盘的，大家一块来看看我们这次有什么奖励，好吧？
好，我先整一个热身。啊，武器检查单元，也是有用的吧？总归来说，
啊，阮老师什么情况？怎么变成武力呀？啊，那么这个
没事，
时候
还有这位呢。
啊，要请我们的海毛老师了。好，我们先放在这里吧，太累了是吧？
Bro's about to get a one again.
剑
Just
圣奇
watch.
迹还会再有吗？要来了吗？难道说？
不要停下来呀！
He literally got a one again.
太厉害了，居然有奇迹
Bro got a one again.
哦，
This guy
没
is
事，既然奇迹
he
发
must
生
be
了，
so bad at
那
gacha
我这边
that he was like, I just need to make my
上面这些
own
东西好
so I
像
can
似乎
rig
有
it.
点
Because
不清晰
clearly I'm just bad at
难道
this.
说您的意思是？
我也来追加一个小奇迹吧。
啊，你
哦，程序的痕迹加1。
你什么时候带了2副默契？
我为了防止我们的奥之力太耀眼了，
That's crazy.
太厉害了！我们的 Running 老师给我们增加了一份福利啊，存续的痕迹高级培养材料。
既然 Ra 都演都不演了，那我想必也要告诉大家我的真实身份。其实我不是海毛肉和，我是塔位2金玉王，
还有高手，
我要为各位管理员献上另外1000千金玉的祝福，
没想到还有
管理员的开疆扩土献上一臂之力。
天哪，那2位的手太快了，
That's
我都没有反
insane.
应过来啊！哎，不过既然是为了给咱们的管理员们发福利送祝福，那我的态度只有一个了，非常的欢迎啊！那么感谢各位老师啊，也恭喜我们的管理员们。那我来帮大家确认一下，第2轮的抽奖最终结果是1005个千金玉、6000张折金票、30张初级作战记录、30个武器检查单元、5个协议扔柱、5个协议圆盘，以及1个存续的痕迹。再次恭喜各位管理员们，还是要记得提醒大家
I think Marker Perseverance is probably like a boss drop.
除了这种抽奖啊，看运气的好事，
Got you, K.
预测版本是不是也多多少少都给咱们的管理员多准备点实实在在的福利呢？
We actually want our Endmans to start their journey comfortably. So in addition to what we said, where players can get 4 New Horizon headhunting 10 times permits by progressing through the main mission, the New Horizons headhunting also gives at least 1 6-star operator, and a New Horizons weapon supply where players can receive a 6-star weapon from a special list. We also prepared beginner sign-in bonuses. Sign in every day to get up to 12 chartered headhunting permits, as well as 6-star operator Ardelia and 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach. Additionally, there will be a permanent giveaway event.
Yeah, I
As
can
you
see
gain
that.
authority levels.
Like a
This
crown.
event gives
I
you
can see
another
that.
40 basic headhunting permits, 4,000 ore barrels, and the curated weapon supply that lets you get a 6-star weapon of choice from a specific
Yeah,
list.
I think it's probably a good idea that they give a bunch
Don't
of
forget what we just
currency.
mentioned. All the pre-registration milestone rewards are unlocked, and they include 20 basic headhunting permits. Once the official release launches, the Chartered Headhunting banner will also have headhunting sign-in events for their banners. Every headhunting sign-in gives 5 headhunting permits for that banner. The release celebration will give a total of 15 headhunting permits this way. This adds up to 135 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia.
So you can guarantee at least one operator.
Plus 2 6-star weapon selection crates. Our Enmins will be really getting a mighty boost for their journey. And that's just the release celebration bonuses. The game itself will have plenty of other rewards and freebies to claim. We've briefly mentioned some of them earlier on. For example, storage crates you discover during exploration now give more ore barrels.
Yeah, Giannis, that's the unfortunate part. I knew somebody who got Ardelia for the beginner banner. They were so mad.
Besides the existing sources, Arsenal tickets can also be acquired via weekly routine or exchanged with ore geometries. Acquisition of limited time banner resources is also optimized. The weekly routine we mentioned lets you get some ore barrels and Arsenal tickets. At the quota exchange, Enmins had to spend bond quota to get 5 chartered headhunting permits. They can now be acquired by spending AIC quota now, making them easier to get. This item is also refreshed with the start of every chartered headhunting banner. Our Enmins who keep playing will naturally acquire these resources over time, a stable source to keep our Enmins assured.
Yeah, reroll,
And
exactly.
since we don't want our Enmins to miss anything, we made a special page in the game to highlight these free bonuses. Visit the page anytime. No one's going to feel lost again. We hope these changes will make every Enmin's journey on Talos 2, whether it be filled with exploration, combat, or construction, a more comfortable experience.
说到这儿啊，也差不多到了该说再见的时候了。今天真的非常感谢各位管理员抽出宝贵的时间来看这场前瞻节目。从最初的构想到即将正式与大家见面，这条路并不算短，也谈不上轻松。很多选择，很多取舍，都是在反复推敲中完成的。而能走到现在，离不开各位的耐心与等待。
也正是因为有管理员，一点点把幻想落到现实里的这个过程才有了意义。
作为一路关注过来的人呢，我特别能理解这份重量。每一个决定背后都是希望把最好的体验带给大家。
周末地呢还在继续成长，公测并不意味着一切已经完成，而是意味着我们终于可以把这个世界交到管理员手中，在你们的探索、反馈与陪伴中，让它变得更加完整。
我们会继续努力，把更多故事、更多回忆、更多值得停下脚步的瞬间带给大家。
管理员，周末地已经准备好了，
我们塔维尔再见，拜拜，
拜拜。
All right. So yeah, I think it's a good idea on their part that they added so many rewards. Okay, hold on.
You're trapped by a meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin with that same gate. Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfielder.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the administrator, guardian of the civilization band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
You carry the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed your disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
Oh, she looks cool.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
Endman.
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 Endman. You are no longer alone.
I like this song. It's kind of got like a Death Stranding vibe to it.
But they will remember yours. Their smiles are proof of your existence. We shall wait for you. We shall fight with every power united till total deliverance of Talos 2. To end that unstoppable calamity, we must unite the past, present, and future.
I was asking myself, I wonder what the name of the song is. Oh, there it is.
I only performed the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear for the cruel torture of my own longevity.
Oh. Why does he sound like Scaramouche a little bit?
Oh, the final lord I served. Come back to us.
Or like Scaramouche, or maybe Albedo, maybe? All right. That looks cool. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder what the name of that song is. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'll find out, because they're going to copyright strike the stream and be like, oh, you can't use this song.
Come back to us. Oh, the final lord I served. For the
Whatever you say, Bedex. Whatever you say. Let me see.
For the cruel torture of my own longevity. Oh, the final lord I served.
Well, he's a bad guy, so you know. That makes more sense, right? Okay, so song title Datura or Cry Wolf. Written and composed, performed. Yeah, I don't know, but that song, the song's pretty dope. I'm gonna have to listen to that a little bit. Okay, so what do y'all think? What do you all think about this? Let me know what your thoughts are. Let's talk a little bit about it. I want to first start off by saying that I have a lot of, I honestly think this is really good. I'm extremely excited for this game, for a plethora of reasons, to be fair with you. I'm excited for this game for just like a pure content creation purposes. Obviously, I've been wanting to branch out and expand. I think this game is going to be like a good one to do it. They better make dailies fast or I won't have time to play. That's fair. One of the things that I thought that was pretty cool, what they were saying earlier, and I don't know like all the details of it, but they were basically saying like there's different ways to do your dailies, I guess, or different ways to do something. I don't know if it was dailies or what, but they were like, some people are good at factories, some people are good at fighting, some people are good at other things. And so because people are good at different things, they allow you to do different things to complete a certain task. So you'll still get the rewards, even if you're not doing the exact same thing that other people are doing. or at least gonna try it out at least for the story. Got you. So I think that one of the things I'm the most excited about, like, is gonna sound interesting to you all possibly, but it's something that I've been honestly wanting for Wuthering Waves for a while now, and I've talked about it before. So do you all remember when I was kind of saying that the Wuthering Waves community feels a little bit it feels a bit scattered? Do y'all remember me saying that in the past? Got you. I feel you, Buggy. I feel you. Yeah, so one of the things that I realized, basically, if the game is good enough to overcome the gotcha system, I'll be a perlica main, but I'm giving it a fair shot. I'm super excited for HSR 4.0 anyway. Got you. Hey, what's up, Loki? How you doing? This right here, this system has the potential to alleviate. Oh my gosh. All right. This system, this whole sport thing, this has the potential to alleviate some of the issues that so one of the things about it, right? One of the things about, let me see. Somebody hasn't seen my Abby video. By the way, everybody, I uploaded a interview that I did with whatchamacallit, with Lene's voice actress, you know. So definitely give that a look. It's on the channel. Bloop. So definitely check that out. But so just to, I don't want to lose the plot, right? One of the things that Hoyoverse has, they have this thing called Hoyo Lab, right? Hoyo Lab is like an online forum that Hoyoverse people can go on and just like talk about the game and have fun and blah, 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 right? It's a place where everybody can kind of come together and do that. And it's officially sanctioned, or it's an official thing, right? Because like, yeah, you have Reddit, you know, you have Twitter, you have whatever, blah, 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 blah. But like, one of the things that it feels like Wuthering Waves does not have at this point is a collective, or at least not a strong version of this. It's like a collective community where it's like you'll have a group of people who are just all kind of like fans of the game, and there's a place where you can kind of cultivate that fan base, if that makes sense. Because the thing about it is, the beneficial part of that is when you have something like that, it enables more of like a fan culture, if that makes sense. And the result of that is you have a place that is cultivating more essentially like positive content or positive community engagement, which inevitably trickles down to just everybody else. So do people use that? I've never once looked on. Yes, people do use it in large numbers, actually. Let me see if I can speak. Let me reach out to old boy. Let me see. I'm gonna just call him. I'm gonna call him right now. Let's see if it works. Gosh, that's the unfortunate part though, because if I call him on here, what will you all see /here? I'm gonna see if I can call him though. Let's see. Where is he at? I'm gonna call Ren. I'm gonna just see if he answers. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. He's probably like, bro, I'm streaming. I'm gonna chat. See if he sees that. But yeah, so I think that this having something like this is helpful for that purpose. Like it's a way to do things at the very beginning. And inevitably I think it'll just be a positive like system. Personally, I think having something like that doesn't hurt, but I don't know if it'll drown out the million people and drown. No, it's not. So it's the reason why it's helpful is because it's about perception, right? And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Sumarani artist came in here earlier talking about how like it's very demotivating when you're like a lot of people are talking about how bad the game is that you're playing. It's like really demotivating. And so as a result of that demotivation, you know, like you would have a lot less of that if there was a place you could like a place, because the thing is, not everybody knows that I exist. Not everybody knows that XYZ other artist content creator exists. But majority of players would know that Sport exists or Hoyo Lab exists, or you get my point? So they know that there's a place they can go to just enjoy the game. And that inevitably will create a group of people who will also, I wish I saw this 10 seconds ago. I ended my stream. Bruh, he just ended his stream. All right, it's fine. LOL, no worries. Hold on real quick. Thank you. Rin, if we can still talk if you want, if you just want to hop on a chat, but sorry. I fixed that by hanging out in positive environments. Yeah. So, you know, this is gonna sound funny to some of y'all. But Wuthering Waves is kind of like the Black community in America. Like low key, there's actually like some similarities between Wuthering Waves and the Black community in America. So I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, what am I talking about, right? The thing is, unfortunately, and this is due to a lot of external and internal factors, but there's a lot of just lack of unity is the main thing. There's a lot of like lack of unity, and as a result of that lack of unity, a lot of stuff kind of gets by unaddressed, and you essentially lose the plot for like your own marketing, I guess you could say. Like if you were to think about it from this perspective, right? This is these are stereotypes, of course, but it's like stereotypes kind of come from somewhere. Like if you were to think about people groups in like their marketing, like the Asians marketing is like being very hard working and relatively, you know, like pretty smart, right? That's like the marketing that they have as a group of people, right? Hispanic people have very, you know, like hardworking people as well. Jamaicans, technically they're Black, but not like American Black. Like Jamaicans are also considered like really hard work. Like that's kind of like the marketing that these groups have. Whereas, like I said, that's just kind of how it works. And if you were to take the same logic, the marketing that the Wuthering Waves community has right now is not the best. right? It's just the marketing that the community has is, oh yeah, they're just all, you know, XYZ, whatever. The problem is there's not really like as much unity. There's not like a unified front of people combating that. And so as a result, a lot of this misinformation and stuff like that just kind of keeps getting circulated because there's not a strong enough community to like push back against it. And so that's the other thing that I'm saying, like this right here would create a more strong community at the beginning. Because that was another thing, like Wuthering Waves didn't even have, well, I know this as a content creator. It is what it is. Wuthering Waves did not even have a global marketing team like firmly established until 2.0. The first 6 months were nothing. So existing has pushed the competition to X, so Kuro has to be doing something right. I'm not saying they're not doing anything right, but there's a difference between, you have to understand, I'm talking about, let me make it very clear what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Western community. The Eastern community is doing fine. They are flourishing. Truth be told, I guess the Southern community, like, you know, Mexico and South America and all that, they're doing fine as well. I'm specifically talking about the Western English speaking community. Just so we're clear. I'm not talking about like all of everything. I don't get the hate when Rover started getting more voice lines suddenly. The Trailblazing Travelers started getting voiced in the No, yeah, for sure. I know that's another point you're making. Just felt like, oh, okay, got you. Hey, what's up? How you doing? V-Star. But yeah, so with all that being said, I think that this is going to help tremendously in the Western space of the game. Off rip, because like I said, that's the place that I feel like needs it the most at the moment. And if they want to do a good job of like you know, just getting putting wheels on the ground, you know, at the start, I think it's just solid. Long story short, whatchamacallit. The other thing that I was going to mention was the release celebration, right? This system it looks pretty good. I think this is actually very helpful because apparently they're saying 160 pools combined. And that's not including like, you know, the stuff you get in the actual game. So I think them doing this was probably the best thing. Well, one of the best things they could have done for the game. Reason being because this gacha system is just so new that it's going to take people actually experiencing it to understand how it actually works, right? Like, because yeah, there's one thing of like, yeah, okay, how many pulls we're gonna get, but then there's another thing of like understanding, oh, I can lose my 50-50 multiple times without resetting my pity, which means that I can end up getting like 2 5-stars, my bad, 6 stars, on the way to getting my guarantee. Like if I get a 6-star, it doesn't reset, and then I have to do it like another 50-50 or something like that. Like I lost, or not. I had an opportunity to get the 6-star that I wanted, and I didn't get it. But now I have a 6-star, you know, just like a copy. Like maybe you have a copy of Li Fong or a Paul Granichnik or, you know, Last Right. You have a copy of one of those at like, I don't know, 40 pulls. Then you keep going. You get another copy of somebody else at like, I don't know, 90 pulls. And then you get your guarantee at 120, right? Yeah. So and I might have even messed that up because maybe there's like another one at 80. But the point I'm getting at is you won't really understand how the system works until you experience it. And so by giving all these, you know, beginner rewards, basically, it's going to give people the opportunity to actually experience the system with, it's a lower barrier to entry, and it eases them into understanding how the system works. So yeah, I just think that was a smart decision on their part. So that way everybody can experience this system that seems extremely confusing, because it is extremely confusing, without having to fail in this confusing system. Because at least if they can convince people if they can sell people on the system by giving them all this stuff, then, you know, going forward, it'll just be a lot easier in the long run. So, let me see.
In utter defeat.
们终于可以
Yeah, I
把
think
这个
this was supposed to be like the new area or whatever.
拜拜
Let me see real quick.
You're trapped by a meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
We crossed the vast cosmos.
Okay, maybe that was a different part then.
At this foreign home. However,
It looks good though. One thing I noticed, what someone said, is that if you get lucky and you get the limited character early, you need to spend a large amount for the weapon, assuming you want the weapon. I'm also not sure how the 4-star and 5-star power relates to the 6-star. So that would only really apply, Giannis, in the very beginning of the game. Because theoretically, let's just say, like, it depends on if you're actually getting okay, how do I put this? Technically, yes. So let's just say you're pulling on there's caveats to it. Let's say you're pulling on the Leviathan banner, right? You pull on that banner, you get her, and then maybe you do a little bit more, or however it works, you end up getting her weapon. Then the next banner comes around and you pull on that and you get whatchamacallit, Gilberta. Then you maybe get her early, but like you said, I don't have any weapon pulls because I just use them on the other thing. You can technically still get the weapon early. It is possible to get the weapon early as well. But yeah, that does make sense. I guess at that point, because you have to remember, they did say that there's some other ways to get those pools now. You can use different type of currency. I think Orbel, not Orbels, but like it was this golden currency. Let me see if it shows up here. No. Let me see. I think it's like a form of like rebate currency or something like that. But there are, there's the weeklies and then that. So once again, it's one of those things where we'll have to see how it operates. But there are other ways to get the weapon currency besides just doing pulls. So it'll depend on how easily, like how readily available that currency is, as well as how long the banner for that particular weapon is. Because they did say that they changed that as well. Like they made the weapon banners longer. Here it is. Origeometries. Yeah, Origeometries and Arsenal tickets. Each has hunting attempt. Yeah, so you can convert these into Arsenal tickets. Yeah, what I saw was beta stuff, so I might have changed. I've not looked at Enfield outside of your videos, and I might have mentioning Jane. Voices perlica, so not sure. Yeah. So like I said, you can do this. Now, just for clarity, like I said, this is a recent change, but then I think the dailies, the weeklies, I'm sorry, not dailies, the weeklies also will give you Arsenal tickets. So those are two different ways you can get weapon pulls without directly spending.
And the darkness descends once more.
So yeah, all that to say, I'm looking forward to it. I think the story, I think is going to be really good. Kind of going back to like some of that Tenebrae was talking about as well. I think from my personal perspective, the thing that I've noticed that they do a really good job of is the characters. Like they flesh the characters out pretty well, in my opinion. And I think in a lot of ways it's shown in the fact that the beginning of the game, and I'll explain this a little bit more in depth later, but the beginning of the game is very much like it's very tutorial heavy. And even in terms of story, the first area alone, like there is like a story, but it's not like a full blown, it is an introduction. Like that's basically how to describe it. Like it's an introduction to the world. Wu Ling is kind of where the story starts to really pick up. And, that makes sense. We've seen something like this before. So with that being said, the interesting part about it, though, even though the bigger parts of the story, like like I said, the first part is just establishing things. Even with that being the case, at least for me, my enjoyment continued the entire time. And I think the reason why it was so easy to still enjoy the story, even though it was like not really like full-blown story, but just introduction, is because the characters were fleshed out so well. So I think that is going to be a really big thing, because like I said, if they can get that part down at the early stages, then when the story does pick up, they'll just be able to, like, you know, pick up from there. You know what I'm saying? But making sure that the characters feel, you know, good to interact with and see their interactions and engage with and stuff like that, I think that's a really good building block for the story going forward. So yeah, so it looks interesting at least. Yeah, exactly. Hey, hello. How you doing? So yeah, like I said, all things considered, and like I said, the combat as well. I actually enjoy the combat in the game. When I played it extensively. And it's not like I understood everything, but I will be doing some explanation regarding the story. So what you call it? Yeah, I'll be just kind of explaining a little bit about the even like the combat, for example. I was planning to do a little bit of explaining about the combat, so that'll be a video as well. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Recognize change names. Guess who I am? That's gonna be very hard. Forlorn. Like, I have no idea. Like, if your name is different, then I don't know. I'm in Discord too. I mean, like, there's like, let me see. So you're in Discord. There are 543 people in the Discord. I am so sorry, but that's not enough. That is not enough. Who was your favorite character in the beta? For me, my favorite character. Hey, Aura, how you doing? Why'd you change your name? And how have you been? Let me see. My favorite character is probably Pog. Pog and Alesh. Pog, Alesh. Arclight, I do like Arclight. I think the lighting on her skin is a little bit off and she looks gray, but I do like her. I didn't get a chance to play with Aviwena, but after seeing her gameplay, she looks like pretty sick. So I think she would probably be a pretty good one too. Combat guides, I know it's crazy, but I'm gonna do like some. So what I want to do in terms of combat guides is, oh, we got a lore section. I'm probably gonna use this for the videos. In terms of combat guides, like I said, it's gonna be some simple stuff. But basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna explain to y'all how the art system works and how the physical statuses work. The rabbit chick, oh, you played her in the beta? How'd you like it? What, a live stream? Yeah, I know, it was insane. It was a very long live stream, but it was very good. Because I'm excited. And the fact that they're making a manga, like, I'm like, because, you know, original OG Arknights, funny enough, it's right here. Arknights has an anime. It's like in its 3rd season right now. So like, what if they did an anime for Endfield? That would be cool too. So yeah, there's just like a lot to be excited for. There we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna explain this. This was before the combat changes. Oh, okay, got you. Yep. So I'm going to explain how this works, and I'm going to explain how this works, and I'll just try to explain it the best I can using try to use like some footage that I have from when I was playing the game. But to say it'll probably be the latter footage 9 times out of 10 because of the fact Let me see, Arknights Endfield. Yeah, this is where I started like understanding the system a bit more. Let me see. I wonder if I did any recording. Okay, yeah, this is like right. Oh shoot, I ended up moving into Wuthering Waves. So yeah, this is like right before. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was like a lot of story stuff there. So probably the one before this. But anyway, I will be explaining all that because it's a different system. There's a lot of new stuff in this game. Like this game is doing stuff very differently from any game that I played up to this point. And so there's going to be a lot of new systems and a lot of understanding required for those new systems. Overcomplicated design accents, like it's just so abstract. Design, are you referring to just like the UI as a whole? I'm about to say, I think it's pretty clean overall. I think it looks really cool. Okay, got you. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. So, but look, y'all, we're gonna call it because I ended up staying up pretty late last night for that reason alone. Yeah, it's a very pretty. Like I say, even if you go to the website, it's very well made. You know, you got the 2D and then you can switch to 3D. Oh, there we go. I have no idea what the story and characters are. I just love the UX and UI. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll be doing like some beginner things to help people understand like some of the early terms. If you guys have any like things that you were interested in seeing videos about, just let me know in the Discord, in the Arknights. You can maybe tag me or something like that and just be like, hey, it would be cool to learn about XYZ thing, whether it's story, lore related, or even like just tips type related stuff. I'll do my best. But yeah, just let me know. I'm sure you all, like I said, if you're in the Discord, if you're not, !Discord, and you can join the Discord. But like I said, I will catch you all. Thank you all so much for coming through. Peace. So this stuff is gonna happen, so I'll just wait and let you cook. I feel you.